I like to make some fairies and castles from the red velvet cake mix. So what we do is, in the first part we will decorate fairies. In the second part we will decorate the castle for fairies. In the third part, whatever left over, we will make some bonfire cupcakes. So what we do is now, basically, we need a box of the red velvet cupcakes, or you can choose red velvet moist cake mix. Does not really matter. Whatever you're able to find, it's great. If you're not able to find red velvet cake mix or cupcake mix, what you can do is, if you like it to make it pink or the red your cake mix, use vanilla or white cake mix and tint it with pink or red gel food coloring. But we will do today from red velvet cake mix. As you can see, it's quite large cake mix. It's 468 gram. It's mixed 24 cupcakes. So from this cake mix we will not be able to make 24. I'll tell you why. Because we will crumble some and we'll make cake pops from this cake mix for our fairies heads. So what we do is, in this situation, best of all, using standard muffin tray and mini muffin baking tray. So fill up firstly if you have it 24 cupcakes, writing on your cake mix or on your cupcake box mix. What you can do is fill up 12 standard cupcakes and 12 the mini cupcakes. So like that we get 12 portions, so we can make 12 clear cupcakes. With the rest of this mix, just fill up rest of your standard or mini the baking tray. Does not really matter, because once it's all baked we will leave aside 12 standard cupcakes and 12 mini cupcakes we set aside, and the rest of it, whatever we will bake, is we will crumble in our bowl, and we add some cream cheese to making cake pops for our heads. So what basically we do is next is, as you can see, if your cupcakes comes in a little bit come in the shape of the basically comes a little bit out, does not really matter. What you can do is straight with a sharp knife, right on a just follow a circle basically of your paper case, and as you can see is nice and straight all around. Just simply trim away all the extras. You can even use them, as I will, in your cake mix. So what we do is next we crumble whatever how many you wanted make, to make sure you will get 12 cake pops, because we have 12 cupcakes to assemble. So we have a red velvet cake mix, and then we add well, I add not very big amount because I will not make 12. So what we do is here we all mix together with our hands and form into nice cake balls. Once we're done that, we will insert some lollipop sticks and set it in the fridge. When you're mixing basically red velvet the your ready cupcakes, which is your crumble. And what will happen is you wanted nice texture to get, so add enough cream cheese to make it nice, moist kind of. As you can see, you can make it actually a sculpture from it. So this, it's not too moist as well. So when you actually roll it, as you can see, you get nice, beautiful ball without any cracks or anything like that. That's what you actually wanted. If you add too much, it gets too soft and will not hold shape. So that's what you want really. It's about walnut size balls, and make it 12 because you have 12 cupcakes. Of course you can make it more if you have a much larger party or much larger gathering, children or adults, so does not really matter for whom you really making, or maybe you just want to make for yourself, isn't it? Well, what I want to say next is, so we'll make as many as we wanted, and next is melt your pink candy melts. If you have one, it's probably easiest way because they already color it and you don't have to worry about it. But if you don't have any, you can melt your white chocolate. To melt white chocolate, basically what you have to do, you probably needed I saw a special kind of coloring comes in the powder form like that. You can get pink or any different other color, and it gets really nice texture basically of chocolate. To melt chocolate well, good idea to add some of the vegetable shortening first, like about 1 tablespoon for half a bag of candy melts or chocolates, or you can get something like coffee as well. This is vegetable shortening as well, or you can get oil, about 1 tablespoon roughly. That's enough for half a bag. So melt it first, then add your candy melts or the chocolate, and color with right color basically. So what we do is next we're using of course pink, and we're using today the lollipop sticks, but one of those which is a little bit smaller. Normal lollipop sticks you usually find a little bit taller, as you can see. We want one of those shorter ones. So what we do is we dip this stick and we insert into our cake pop, and we rest on our plate. So what we do is, once we're done with all our cake pops, we place it in the refrigerator for about 5-10 minutes to make sure chocolate or candy melts is set. After that, we will dip all our cake pops in the same color of candy melts or chocolate. Next step is to basically, once our cake pops is set, reheat basically your candy melts or the chocolate, pink chocolate, and once it's done you can place it into tall like a coffee cup or something, because it's easier to dip. But because I only make it a few, I will just use the same basically container. So what you do is dip it in, let it drip away all excess, and place into your styrofoam or floral block, and basically place it in the refrigerator for about 5 to 10 minutes to set. And meanwhile we will pipe some the decoration for our fairies. So here we are. These are our heads of our fairies. So we place them in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. So meanwhile, we will melt some more candy melts and place them into piping bag with a small nozzle. Next, what we do is we place the baking paper on the tray and secure with a tape. So once it's all done, what we do, we draw some accessories to decorate our fairies, which is, will be for hair and it will be pink. This is wings and will be pink as well. You can make it your own design if you like it. And this is little arms too. So, and this one is for wand, which will be from white chocolate, and we will place some of the little lollipop sticks right on the middle once we pipe white chocolate. So once it's all done, we place another piece of paper, baking paper, non-stick of course baking paper, and we secure it with tape to make sure it's easy to work for us, because if it's not moving, it means we don't have to worry about, and we can work in a piece basically. We don't have to constantly moving away from our design. So here we are. Next step is to melt our pink candy melts, or pink tinted chocolate, and pipe on our design, which is, with a pink one we will use number 2 or 3, probably 3 is better, really tiny frosting tip, number 3, and for the stars you can use same tip, number 3 or number 4, which is very small and gives you great basically control over whatever you do. A bigger tip, it just goes everywhere and you're losing control. Let's go melt our chocolates and pipe on top of our design. So once we melt our pink candy melts, or our tinted white chocolate, what we do is we pipe on top of our design, and what we do is also we have this little star shape wands, as all fairies has. So what we do, we just pipe on top of our design, and fill up completely inside. I feel like it's something on my way inside of here we are. So once your star is done, what you do next, place your lollipop right on the middle and pipe a little bit on top to secure. So you can repeat with others. And with our wands, what we want to do also, we want a little bit of a sparkle, so we can a little bit make it more exciting. So what we do is we add some of sparkle, which one you have or which one you're able to get, and you can get this beautiful shiny star. Once you've done all that, place in the refrigerator for 5-10 minutes to completely set, and we will continue to frost our assemble and frost our cupcakes. By the time when our cake pops and all chocolate accessories in refrigerator. Now we assemble our cupcakes. So we have it basically vanilla frosting. You can purchase from supermarket, or you can use cream cheese frosting as well. It does not really make any difference. Only it's white. That's what we want, and we add pink gel food coloring to get nice and pink color. So we have this is particular vanilla frosting, but as I said, if you prefer cream cheese frosting, it's as good. So especially it goes well with red velvet cupcakes. So sorry for my hands. I just wiped it a minute ago. The gel food coloring. So what we have is, so as you remember before, we did trim it everywhere around. Something with a little cupcakes as well. Make sure that they a little bit flat. If they're not as flat, just to trim it top slightly. So what we do is next we apply pink cream cheese frosting or pink tinted vanilla frosting right on top, and next is we remove mini paper case from our mini cupcake and we place it upside down on top of our cupcake. And as you can see, they join now. So what we do is now we wanted a little bit seal all these edges, so we simply place this frosting all over around just to seal it, because this will be dress of our fairy. As you can see, do not have to worry about top much, because we can do it a little bit later. We're using this is as a support for our hand right now. So once you seal it, just enough to see that it's all nicely done. This is just the first line. What you do is after place it in the refrigerator or freezer for just 5 to probably 10 minutes to just seal it. Then we can apply second layer of our frosting. Now we will assemble our fairy cupcakes. So after we take from freezer, as you can see, it's nicely set and sealed. So what we do is take a skewer and just pierce on the middle, just enough for you to insert your lollipop after. Next is take the tinted pink frosting and carefully, in a striking emotion, just frost all over cake. Just draw it from the part where is paper case finish and your dress started, and slowly bring up to top. See, what we do is we form a dress for our fairy. Nice and slow. Finish up until right to end. Once you finish all over, as you can see, it's nice conus shape. So what we do is we place a little bit of a pink frosting inside piping bag. You can make small the star shape tip or round, does not really matter, because we just wanted make dress more attractive. So what we do is we just pipe here. Where? So that's what we oops now, so that's what we got basically here. I just grab something to wipe my hands. And next is we carefully will dress even more attractive. So to fix our basically dress, we're using some of fairy sprinkles. Take it like that and go on right around your skirt. Oops. Now let's have a look. Is it enough? Is it pretty enough? Here, that's what we get. Beautiful skirt. So next is we will finish up a little bit frosting, which is we did not finish early. It's easier for us to hold it, to apply sprinkles. That's why we did not apply frosting on top of our cupcake. So once it's all done, beautiful. So what we do is next we will apply a tiny bit of beautiful rainbow sparkle all over skirt, as much as you want it, of course, to be sparkle. Once it's done, set on the side. And what we do is next is we will decorate our cake pop. As you can see, they're nice and hard. We take our accessories, which is obviously a set. We have this little hair. Now with the hair, once you take them, if you see they're not straight enough, do not worry. Straight with a knife to make sure you're able to set them on the side of a head. So do not get worried if they're a little bit not straight as you want them to be. So simply shave it like this with knife and melt your rest of your pink candy melts or the chocolate, and we will attach our hair to side of head. Once you attach hair to the head of fairy, that's what it look like now, and squeeze a little bit ice in the mouth with a pink writing icing right here. So what we do is next we have wings to attach. So as you can see, that's how they come out. Now next step is take a nice sharp knife, not too big, and make a small insertion just behind, because we want to place those wings. And what we do, we will place them right in our insertion, which is just we made it. And fit it in. Oops. Alright. Well, we finish now. As you can see, this is all our skirt with sprinkles and a shiny dress. We fit little arms as well here, and the hair and the wings. Of course, you can follow your own design as well as the color. You can make it more pale pink or opposite, more deep pink, as well as you can make a different hair kind of style as well. And here our magic wand. I hope you do like this sort of creation for girls. Thank you very much for your time with me today. Everything will be in the description box. Until next time, goodbye.